following is a presentation of Skyview High School Sports on 106.9 FM, 1390 AM The Fan, and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors, Great Basin Graphics, McDonald's, The Logo Shop, Castelite, Napa Auto Parts, Old Grist Mill, Les Olson Company, Jessup Insurance and Retirement Services, Guild Mortgage, Cache Valley Auto Care, ARS, New Horizons Beauty College, and Cache Valley Daily. Now, it's time for the Skyview Bobcats on 106.9 The Fan.
Good evening and welcome to Skyview High School. John Newbold here with you, joined by Ryan Grunig a little bit later, but it's senior night here in Smithfield as the Skyview Bobcats are taking on the Mountain Crest Mustangs. And if you're watching on CashValleyDaily.com, your video experience is powered by Adams Wealth Advisors, and you can see the seniors there posing for a picture at midcourt as there are 6 seniors for the Bobcats. Sam Sadler, a 5'10 senior, Jordan Yonk, a 6-foot senior, Davis Hall, a 6'1 senior, Braden Alder, the 6-foot senior, Josh Myers, a 6'3 senior, and Tayton Merrill, a 6'2 senior, are the 6 Bobcats that are being honored there at half court. So, again, the Bobcats 12-7 on the season, 4-4 in region play, are taking on the Mountain Crest Mustangs, 3-16 overall, 2-6 in region play, and this could possibly be a first round 4A playoff matchup. It's possible that these two teams will meet again next Friday, depending on how the RPIs go, because Skyview is sitting at number 4 in the RPI rankings and Mountain Crest at 13, and the number 4 seed hosts a first round game against the 13th seed next Friday. So we'll see. Lots of things can happen as there's still this game and one more game left in the regular season. But looking at this matchup, the Skyview Bobcats averaging 65 points a game. They're giving up 62 points a game. The Mountain Crest Mustangs, they are scoring 44 points a game and giving up about 55 points a game. So should be a good matchup. Of course, the first matchup in Hiram went like this. It was Mountain Crest with the win, 57-56, as Joseph Hunsaker had a putback, a tip-in with, I think, 1.2 seconds as they put the time back on the clock because the time ran out as he tipped it in, and then everybody came and rushed the court like you would because it was a big win for Mountain Crest. But then the way that things went down is the officials added 1.2 seconds back on the clock. Skyview got a half-court shot up by Hayden Howe, but it wasn't good, and Mountain Crest won the first matchup 57-56. It was a game where it looked like Skyview had everything going their way early as they were up 21-9 after the first quarter. Then Skyview was up 27-14, so Mountain Crest cut into that lead a little bit, and it was 27-14 with 4 minutes to go in the first half, and that's when Mountain Crest really made their run and everything went downhill for the Bobcats. Mountain Crest went on a 23-3 run to take the lead, and they didn't look back as Mountain Crest led 37-30 with 3 minutes and 16 seconds in the third, and they held on for the victory, 57-56. So a few of the factors in that game is the way I saw it. Well, if we look at stats, Skyview missed 8 of 15. They went 8 of 15 from the free throw line, and they were 3 of 6 in the fourth quarter alone. So for the Bobcats, a rough night at the free throw line, and Mountain Crest was 6 of 9 from the free throw line. Hayden Howell, 23 points, led all scorers in that game with 5 threes. Logan Dill, 14 points. Carter Davis, 9 points. Skyview had 7 threes in that game, but it was Lofthouse with 20 points, Hunsaker with 8, Nethercott with 15, Lizer with 6 points and Mountain Crest hit 9 threes. And the way I saw it was Skyview got up big, but they couldn't put away the Mustangs. The Skyview just let them hang around, and you could see the confidence building by the Mountain Crest Mustangs. Skyview really struggled. Lofthouse, and it was a credit to Mountain Crest. They played some good defense there, and Skyview didn't. Lofthouse was hitting the threes in that game, giving him the 20 points, but Skyview maybe could have worked the ball a little more into Logan Dill in that game. Down in the post, Hunter Pugmire came in, played some good minutes. Travis Leiser, Travis played some good minutes too against Logan Dill, and the Bobcats kind of went away from the post. And so maybe that will be a point of emphasis tonight. In that first matchup, one of the stars for Skyview off the bench, Tanner Davis, the sophomore, 6'2", averaging 6 points and a couple rebounds a game, but he just calm and collective running the point for the Bobcats. That was a game where he missed with an injury, had some shin splints, but he's missed every game since that Mountain Crest game. But he's out warming up. He's been cleared from the doctors 100% to play, and so he's out there warming up. So that will be a good addition for the Bobcats tonight to have Tanner Davis back on the court against the Mountain Crest Mustangs. So again, we thank you for listening. If you're listening on 107.7 FM KLZX, or if you're on 1390 AM or 106.9 FM The Fan, should be an exciting one tonight as the Skyview Bobcats here on senior night look for revenge against the Mountain Crest Mustangs. Both teams are out warming up on the court. We're going to talk more about this matchup, some of the stats on the season for each of these teams, and that's all coming up next. Wherever you're listening or watching on CashValleyDaily.com, it's the Bobcats and the Mustangs. We're going to take a break and be back right after this.
Thank you for voting Adams Wealth Advisors the gold winner for Best Financial Planner in the Best of Northern Utah competition. Understanding your family, jobs, and goals is how Adams Wealth Advisors will continue to earn your trust.
This is Craig Adams. At Adams Wealth Advisors, we are here to help you receive peace of mind whether you've done a lot of planning or a little planning. Count on our team at Adams Wealth Advisors for honesty, professionalism, and integrity.
Visit adamswealthadvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today. Please see adamswealthadvisors.com for more information on these recent awards.
My name is Emily Bringhurst, and I encourage you to become a student at New Horizons Beauty College. I have really been so grateful for the instructors and for everything that they have taught us. I feel like they do so well, and they go above and beyond to make sure that we are so prepared once we get out into the salon and that we don't have any questions and we're just confident in what we do. My name is Emily Brinkhurst, and I recommend becoming a student at New Horizons Beauty College.
When you buy Napa Auto Parts, you're getting the best. Need a new battery? New wiper blades? When you pull into one of the 5 locally owned Preston to Providence Napa Auto Parts stores, they'll not only make sure you get the right battery or wiper blades, they'll even help you install it. And if you need other work done, they could even recommend a dozen Napa Auto Care Centers with ASE certified technicians. Napa Auto Parts.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Thank you for voting Adams Wealth Advisors the gold winner for Best Financial Planner in the Best of Northern Utah competition. Understanding your family, jobs, and goals is how Adams Wealth Advisors will continue to earn your trust.
This is Craig Adams. At Adams Wealth Advisors, we are here to help you receive peace of mind whether you've done a lot of planning or a little planning. Count on our team at Adams Wealth Advisors for honesty, professionalism, and integrity.
Visit adamswealthadvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today. Please see adamswealthadvisors.com for more information on these recent awards.
Sack lunch, picnic lunch, business lunch. There's nothing better or more satisfying than the lunch special at Old Grist Mill. It's lunch the way Mother Nature intended. All natural bread, the perfect amount of meat, veggies to your liking. And then it only gets better with your choice of a fresh-baked cookie, chips, and drink. You know what we're talking about, that famous Old Grist Mill lunch special. Get your made-to-order special at the South Logan, and now Smithville locations. Old Grist Mill, here for you.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. It's the Bobcats and the Mustangs coming up next as they're getting ready, warming up on the court right now. But the Bobcats 12-7, 4-4 in region play. The Mustangs 3-16 overall, 4-4 in region play. Like we mentioned, the Bobcats are led by Logan Dill, 15 points, 9 rebounds on the season. Hayden Howe, 14 points, 3 rebounds. Carter Davis, 13 points and 3 rebounds. They're going to have Tanner Davis off the bench. He's back for the first time since the Mountain Crest game. I guess he missed that, and he hasn't been back since. And Braden Alder, 6.5 points a game, couple rebounds. The Bobcats will without Brooks Rigby. He's out tonight. He's off the bench usually to help out Logan Dill, give him a rest. The Bobcats on the season shooting 45% from the field, 32% from three-point line, and from the free throw line, 70%. For the Mustangs, they come into this game, they've got the big three like that we want to call them. Preston Lofthouse, 15 points, 6 rebounds a game. Oliver Nethercott, 9 points and 2 rebounds. Joseph Hunsaker, 6 points and 2 rebounds. Outside of that, off the bench, Travis Leisure, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Carson Falsloff is averaging 5 points, but hasn't played the last couple of games or limited minutes. For sure, he hasn't been in as much. Hunter Pugmire, a couple points, couple rebounds as well. So it should be a good one. We'll probably see Ray Robbins, Miles Croshaw off the bench, and Garrett Austin. The Mustangs 39% from the field, 30% from three, and 54% from the free throw line. So it should be an interesting one tonight as we're getting closer to tip-off, as we're going to step aside again, as we're going to have the national anthem coming up, and also we will have the starting lineups coming up after that national anthem. The other games that we'll be following tonight, Ridgeline is hosting Green Canyon. It's senior night in Millville. And then Logan is hosting Bear River in the Grizzly Den. So that is something that we'll be looking at as well, the scores from those games. Skyview, their last game is this Friday at Logan High School, as they will take on the Grizzlies. And then the Mountain Crest, their next game, will be hosting Green Canyon in Hiram. And so AJ Knight will be back on the call on 107.7 FM KLZX with John Olson. That will be Friday. So we're going to step aside and have the national anthem, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups between the Mustangs and the Bobcats. That's all coming up next, right after this.
This is Judd with ARS Flood and Fire Cleanup. It's late at night, the weekend, or a holiday. You've just discovered your basement is flooded. Where are you going to find help right now? At ARS, we can take your call 24 hours a day, and when these disasters happen, we can have a flood team to your home within 30 minutes. We are also the insurance claim experts. When disaster overwhelms you, let ARS restore your peace of mind. Call 753-9600 or go to our website at arscleanup.com.
The Karen Nielsen Guild Mortgage Team will help you find the loan to fit your life. Guild Mortgage offers hundreds of loan products for a wide variety of borrowers, including first-time home buyers, military families, and rural residents. Guild Mortgage also offers many state, county, and city housing programs that provide down payment assistance. At Guild, they work hard to deliver what matters most to you with a loan that fits your life. Call 435-294-2480 or Google Karen at Guild Mortgage, NMLS 3274 and 80226, Equal Housing Lender.
Jessup Insurance and Retirement Services, let us guide you.
Do you have retirement questions about financial planning and investing, Medicare, estate planning, or complex tax strategies? Jessup Insurance can answer those questions. Let Jessup Insurance guide you into a better retirement. Call Jessup Insurance 435-213-3200 or Google Jessup Insurance.
Jessup Insurance and Retirement Services. Let us guide you.
What's important to you is important to us. We love what we do and it shows every time. Great base and graphics. We made you look, made you look.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's are proud to support local high school athletics and wish all the local teams the best of luck this season. Your local McDonald's is hiring. Work for McDonald's and let McDonald's work for you. Enjoy flexible hours, tuition reimbursement for continuing education, plus meals and other perks. Management positions are available. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com today.
That's careers.mcdonalds.com.
Or apply in person. McDonald's and its franchisees are equal opportunity employers committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
At Cache Valley Auto Care, you'll find all the expertise you need to take care of your car, from advanced diagnostics and major repairs to oil changes, tires, brakes, and maintenance. You can count on Cache Valley Auto Care to tell you what needs fixing now and what stuff can wait. So whether your check engine light just went on or it's time for an oil change, now is the time to head over to Cache Valley Auto Care. Because when your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. It's the Skyview Bobcats and the Mountain Crest Mustangs as we are getting ready for the starting lineups here in Smithfield in this Region 11 matchup with 2 games left in the season, today's and Friday's. It should be an interesting ball game tonight. So the starters and the logo shop, they bring you our uniform check, but the starting lineups, Oliver Nethercott, a 6-foot junior, number 0. Number 1, a 6'3" senior, Preston Lofthouse. Number 12, a 6'3" junior, Travis Leisure. Number 21, a 5'10" senior, Miles Croshaw. And number 25, a 6'1" sophomore, Joseph Hunsaker. So the lights will go off, and Chandler Smith is the coach for the Mountain Crest Mustangs. There goes the lights as they dim them down and turn them off. And there, if you're watching on CacheValleyDaily.com, that video experience is powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. Adams Wealth Advisor wants you to understand your family, job, hobbies, and goals to earn your long-term financial trust. Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com to schedule a time with an advisor today. As you can see on CacheValleyDaily.com, they've got the opening going, the pregame open for the Bobcats on the jumbo screen up here. Again, it's senior night for the Bobcats as we await the starting lineups. There's 6 seniors tonight for the Bobcats, and again, running our camera tonight is Skylar Murdoch and Zach Sickler. We thank them for running the camera on CacheValleyDaily.com. As it goes through that, we expect for the Bobcats to have the same starting lineup that they've had all season long. We'll see as they have a spotlight now as they announce the Skyview Bobcats starting lineup. A 6-foot senior, number 4, Braden Alder. Number 5, a 6'4" junior, Carter Davis. Number 11, a 6'3" senior, Josh Myers. Number 33, a 6-foot junior, Hayden Howe. And we expect a 6'5" junior, number 40, Logan Dill. So that's the starting lineups for the Bobcats and the Mustangs. And like we mentioned, the Logo Shop, when it's time to make your team look good, call the Logo Shop. Whether your team is on the field or in the workplace, it's the Logo Shop with the uniform check. And the Logo Shop is a proud sponsor of the uniform check. The Mustangs are in the orange road jerseys with blue numerals and the blue Mustangs across the front of their chest, and the Skyview Bobcats in their home white jerseys with blue numerals and blue trim, and the Bobcats in blue, light blue across their chest. So we're about underway, as it will be Leisure versus Logan Dill. We're just waiting for the whistle and the ball to go in the air. And here we go, waiting for the whistle. And there's the whistle. Ball's in the air. Logan Dill taps it back to Braden Alder, going right to left on your radio dial to the north. Alder back to Myers. Mustangs start out in a man-to-man, and right over Carter Davis throws it away, trying to get it to Logan Dill. He was a little bit outside, and so turnover Bobcats. The Bobcats need to attack this Mustang team and get to the free throw line. That's got to be a key. They don't want the Mustangs to hang around and give them confidence, but the Mustangs should have a lot of confidence, even though after that win against Skyview, they didn't win after that. And then a three, Oliver Nethercott starts the scoring off 3-0 as he drills it from the left wing. 40 seconds into the game, Myers hands off to Alder, and he drops it out of bounds. So Skyview a little jittery on two errant passes, 2 straight turnovers. Mustangs lead 3-0, and they have the ball. Croshaw gives it off to Nethercott. He's in the front court now, guarded by Alder. Skyview's in a man-to-man. Get it over to Lofthouse, guarded by Myers. Lofthouse is on the outside of the perimeter. He's going to drive against Myers, gets on the left block, goes up with the shot, no good. Rebound comes down. Davis saves it. Back to Myers. Myers in the front court now, quickly against the Mustangs. Three-pointer, Carter Davis trails, misses. Fight for the rebound, Logan Dill has it. He goes up with it, no, he kicks it out to Hayden Howell. 3 straight away, too long, no good. Carter Davis the rebound. To Alder, who drives. Now to Logan Dill on the block. He's double-teamed. Nice footwork. Misses the shot. Gets his own rebound. Layup with the left hand is good. So the Bobcats there with a couple of offensive rebounds. Get it. And then a steal by Carter Davis. Carter drives. Euro steps inside. Layup good. And a travel. And that's, I think, a bad call by the official there, because Carter Davis took 2 steps. He Euro stepped across into the middle of the lane, laid it up and good, but they called a travel. He's just got those long legs, so I don't know. 3-2 Mustangs. Nethercott has it to Croshaw. Croshaw gets around a screen. Free throw line jumper long, no good. Rebound. Hunsaker fights for it. It comes down to not Nethercott, that's Lofthouse. He puts it up and in. 5-2 Mustangs. 6 minutes here in the first quarter. Down to Logan Dill on the block. He goes to Alder in the corner on the right side, all alone, drills it. The senior on senior night drills a 3. And it's 5-5. Lofthouse has it. He drives inside the lane, up with the shot. He loses it out of bounds. He taps himself on the chest like, my bad, my bad. He got around Myers, but when he went into the lane to flip it up with the left hand, to scoop it up, he met Logan Dill, and he just lost it out of bounds. So 5-5 with 5:30. Carter Davis down low to Logan Dill. Layup good. And now Skyview looks a little more calm in their offense. 7-5, they lead. Their first lead of the game, as Mountain Crest jumped out to a 3-0 lead. Alder steals the ball to Hayden Howell. Back to Alder. Down court. Lays it up and good. So Alder knocks the ball loose on one end and then lays it up on the other. 9-5 Skyview. 5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Nethercott over to Croshaw on the right wing. Now up top to Leiser, down low. Nice back cut by Preston Lofthouse. Great pass by Leiser to Lofthouse, who lays it up and in. 9-7 Skyview. Carter Davis drives, flips it up, no good. Tapped up and controlled by Hunsaker. Hunsaker brings it down 1-on-4. Now he tries to pass it. Hayden Howell steals it, throws it up ahead of the pack. It's all Skyview. Carter Davis goes up, dunks it home. Not a clean dunk, but it went through. 11-7. Skyview had 4 guys running in transition, and Davis rocked the rim. Not clean, but it went through. 11-7 with 4:13 in the opening quarter. Leiser has it up top, gets it over to Hunsaker on the wing. He's going to pop a 3. No, it's off. Myers the rebound. Gets it to Hayden Howell. He gets into the front court. Now he drives. Nice dish on the left side to Dill, and he was pushed in the back. So Dill will go to the line shooting 2. Let's see who they called the foul on. So they call it on Leisure. 11-7 Skyview. Logan Dill going to the line shooting 2 with 3:55 in the first quarter. Dill makes the first one. Old Gristmill brings you high school basketball on KLZX and also on the Fan. So Tate Merrill comes into the game, and Davis Hall. And Tanner Davis, there's a sight for sore eyes if you're a Skyview Bobcat fan, as he's missed a few games with an injury, but he's back tonight. 12-7. We'll see how Tanner plays tonight. His conditioning is what would be the first question.
Now, he rode the bike probably for 20 miles every day, so.
Okay, so he should be in good shape. Davis Hall on the other end gets called for a blocking foul right across midcourt. Logan Dill made both free throws. They called it on Tate and Merrill. That's okay. Tate and Merrill must have been down there. I can't see in front of the it's right in front of the student body, and all I saw was Davis Hall. 13-7, 3:45, Mountain Crest ball. Miles Croshaw down in the post to Preston Lofthouse against Tate and Merrill, up and over. Nice move by the senior as he just went right up and over Tate and Merrill. 13-9. Tanner Davis has it on the right wing, gets a screen, free throw line jumper, up, off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Nethercott, gets it to Lofthouse on the run. He drives to the free throw line. He's double teamed there, out to Croshaw. Croshaw drives, hands off to Nethercott, right wing, 3, no good. Rebound, a long one comes out to Tate and Merrill for the Bobcats. 13-9 Skyview, 3:05 left in the first quarter. Tanner Davis to Hayden Howell on the wing, trying to find Dill down low. Now they go to Tate and Merrill, now to Davis Hall. Out to Tanner Davis. Tanner Davis gets around Hunsaker, tries to kick it out to Merrill. It's partially knocked down, but it gets there. Now to Hayden Hall up front. Now they lob it down to Logan Dill. It's knocked away from behind by Lofthouse. Hunsaker gets it down into the front court to Lofthouse. He drives, flips it up and in, banks it home. Preston Lofthouse. He's got 8 points in the first quarter. 13-11 Skyview. 2:25 in the opening quarter. Tanner Davis around the screen to Logan Dill. Now to Hayden Howell. Keeps his dribble alive, gets inside the key. Now to Tate and Merrill. Davis Hall drives. Up with the free throw line jumper, it's blocked by Nethercott, and then a foul by Davis Hall. So a great block by Nethercott and the foul by Davis Hall. Davis Hall comes out, Braden Alder comes back in. Wow, Howell came out too, so who came in?
Carter Davis.
Carter Davis. So you have Carter Davis for the Bobcats. And Braden Alder, who came in as Howell, will get a rest with 2 minutes to play here in the quarter. It's 13-11 Skyview. Mountain Crest basketball. Hunsaker's on the wing. Up top to that's not Nethercott. Lofthouse, sorry. Now down in the post, it's Leiser against Dill. Up with the shot, banks it home. Great footwork by Leiser as he puts it up and in. And it's tied back up at 13 with 1:40. Carter Davis has it on the wing. Gets a screen from Dill, gets it to Tate and Merrill. They work it to the right side now. There's Tanner Davis. to Braden Alder. Alder loses the ball off his foot, but it goes back to Tate and Merrill for Skyview. Minute 20 left in the quarter now. Carter Davis out front to Dill. To Tanner Davis on the left wing. He's going to drive against Hunsaker. Lays it up, no good. Looked like he got pushed, but no call. Preston Lofthouse, 1-on-3 break. Gets down to the key, now backs it back out to Croshaw. So Mountain Crest can take the lead back, under a minute to play here in the quarter. Croshaw guarded by Tanner Davis out front near the circle. Hands it off to Hunsaker. Now to Lofthouse. Now they work it to the right side. Croshaw for three. Off the rim, no good. Dill the rebound with 45 seconds. So we're tied at 13 here in the opening quarter of this Region 11 matchup. Tanner Davis on the left side. Now he goes back near the circles to set up the offense. Over to Alder. Now to Tate and Merrill. To Tanner Davis, now to Dill, to Carter Davis across the key. Nice passing, and Carter Davis lays it up and in. 15-13, Skyview with 15 seconds. Good ball movement by the Bobcats. Nethercott's in the front court. Gets it to Lofthouse, now to Hunsaker, who drives baseline. Up with a shot, it's blocked by Tate and Merrill with 6.4 seconds on the baseline. Merrill blocked him from behind that time. So Carson Falsliff and Hunter Pugmire come in for the Mustangs. Leiser and Croshaw come out. Dill comes out for the Bobcats.
Sam Sadler
came in. So they pass it in to Lofthouse, and it's going to stay with the Mustangs. Davis knocked it out of bounds in front of the Skyview bench. So 1.3 came off the clock. There's 5 seconds on the clock. They get it into Nethercott. Nethercott back to Lofthouse for three, and nothing but air that time. Good defense by the Bobcats to force that last shot there, but Skyview's going to take the lead 15-13 at the end of the first.
Yeah, and I mean, just a good Valley rivalry going on right now.
So we'll step aside. We'll take a minute break. It's the end of the first quarter. Skyview 15, Mountain Crest 13.
Managed IT with Les Olson Company gets you more than just back to business. You'll get back to expert network support and cutting-edge security. You'll get back to time-saving document management. You'll get back to peace of mind with disaster recovery and robust data continuity. Do more than just getting back to business. Get back to greatness with Les Olson Company. Get your free consultation at lesolson.com.
Les Olson Company.
Colonel?
Good morning, sir.
I see you found a way to keep our cannon out of the mud.
Pavers, sir. As a mason, I used to lay them for courtyards and patios.
Brilliant.
Thank you. They hold up beautifully no matter how punishing the conditions.
I can see that. Say, after the war, think you'd be available to pave my patio at Mount Vernon?
Stone pavers from Castellite really catch your eye. Do it yourself with the expert help at Castellite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, go where the pros go. Castellite.com.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. 15-13, Skyview leads at the end of one quarter. John Newbold, Ryan Grunig with you. Skylar Murdoch running our camera on CashValleyDaily.com. And that video experience powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. So Mountain Crest starts with the ball going to the south. They get it to Pugmire at the top of the three-point line. He's guarded there, and then a travel.
A late whistle there. The bench called it long before the ref did.
Skyview's bench wanted the travel, and they got it. Like you said, Ryan, it was delayed for sure. Skyview basketball. Hayden Howell gets it to Braden Alder. Alder out to Sadler. Sadler drives in the lane. Carter Davis up top. He's going to drive, lays it up and in, banks it home. Davis has got 6. He struggled in that first game in Hiram. So it's 17-13 Skyview. 7:20 in the first half. Hunsaker has it on the right side. Gets it to Falsliff, I believe. He got in the key, got it back to Preston Lofthouse. Now back to Falsliff, thought about a three. Oliver Nethercott has it, then to the wing to Hunsaker. Trying to find Pugmire down in the post, can't do it, so he goes out front to Lofthouse against Tate and Merrill. Then on a drive inside. Oliver Nethercott misses, but gets his own rebound on the left side. Blocked by Tate Merrill, his second block. The senior.
And that was big. He just went straight up and hit it because it would have been easy to give a foul up right there.
Yeah, Oliver Nethercott had a great move, but he just couldn't complete it because Tate Merrill's block. Hayden Howell shot. Wow. Hayden Howell and a timeout by Coach Smith. Hayden Howell took a dribble and just went over the top over Joseph Hunsaker, and Hunsaker's got some hops, so that's a great shot to make over good defense there.
Well, Hayden's so quick that they have to kind of give him that little space or he'll go by him, and so he just took advantage of that short little jumper there that he's hit so many times this year.
Hayden Howell has 2 points in the game. Skyview has their largest lead, 19-13. In that first matchup in Hiram, Howell had 23 points and 5 threes in that matchup. So to hold him to 2 points so far in the first half, Mountain Crest doing a good job there.
Well, I think sometimes it's the little things that Hayden does that don't show up in the stat column, but he demands the presence, and so by doing that, he allows other people to get those shots.
So one score update that we have, Ridgeline leading 17-11 over Green Canyon. It's senior night there in Millville as well. I think that's at the end of the first quarter. 6:20 here in the first half. Skyview leading 19-13. Lofthouse has it up top, gives it off to Falsliff, gets a screen there. Falsliff drives down the left side, has to give it off. Hunsaker about lost it. And Sadler a near steal, but Falsliff for 3, got it. Sadler made him pay, or excuse me, Falsliff made Sadler pay as Sadler went for the steal, missed it, and then Falsliff wide open. Carter Davis, a spin move inside.
And that was not a travel.
That's 2 times that they've called a travel. Carter Davis did not travel both times. That time was even worse. Both officials don't know what a travel is. I'm sorry, but all he did was spin in the lane and go up with it, and he left his feet. That's a really terrible call. 19-16 Skyview. If you're going to be a varsity official, you can't call a travel like that. 3-pointer, Hunsaker. So back-to-back threes, and Mountain Crest is right back in it. Hunsaker has his first points of the game, and we're tied at 19. Carter Davis for 3, right wing, no good. Rebound to Mountain Crest. Nethercott has it. He brings it down and hands off to Lofthouse. Lofthouse fakes the 3. Hands off to Nethercott. 5:10 in the first half. We're tied at 19. Down low, it's knocked down by Tate Merrill. Sadler has it. Sadler into the front court. To Carter Davis, now to Hayden Howell. Gets a screen up top. He's going to drive to the free throw line, pump fakes, and then puts it up and in. Hayden Howell. 21-19 Skyview. Lofthouse drives. Tate Merrill steals it. What a play. Hayden Howell to Carter Davis. He's in the front court. Back to Hayden Howell. Howell drives into the lane, goes up with a shot. Wow. Looked like his head cocked back. It's a good block by Joseph Hunsaker as he knocks it out of bounds. So Myers and Tate Merrill, or Sadler and Tate Merrill come out. Myers and Dill come in. But I'll tell you what, Tate Merrill off the bench, he hasn't scored, Ryan, but his defense has been phenomenal tonight.
No, and he, got big rebounds,
couple of blocks.
And the things that we struggled with out at Mountain Crest, we're doing better tonight.
Inside to Dill, up with the shot. Oh, around the rim and no good. It was a good play, and then Braden Alder nearly steals it at half court. Falsliff got away with the travel there. To Lofthouse up top. A 3-pointer on the way by Nethercott, I believe. No good. Rebound to Myers. Now to Hayden Howell. 4:05 to play in the half. Braden Alder all alone for 3. Drills it. His second 3 of the night.
And Braden had his choice. He could have drove the lane there or hit the 3. So
24-19. Mountain Crest has struggled when teams get transition buckets, is what I was told. But Skyview leads 24-19. Mountain Crest, Miles Croshaw from the corner, no good. And it comes out long to Carter Davis. To Myers on the right wing. He goes back to Carter for 3 straight away. No, it's long. Rebound comes down to Nethercott. Nethercott into the front court. He passes to Falsliff. He pump fakes the three. Carter Davis there in his face, so doesn't take it. To Croshaw now on the right wing is Nethercott. Up top to Leiser. Handoff to Falsliff. He didn't get enough space to shoot the three that time. 3:05 on the clock now. Preston Lofthouse drives up with the shot. He's fouled by Logan Dill. Myers got beat defensively. Lofthouse got past him, and so Dill was the last line of defense and fouled him. His first.
His first 13 foul. Lofthouse on the line shooting 2.
So shooting 2 is Lofthouse. He makes the first one. He's got 9 points. Jessup Insurance and Retirement Services brings you high school basketball here on KLZX and also the Fan. Alder comes out for the Bobcats. Tanner Davis back in. Second free throw is good by Lofthouse again. So 24-21 with 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Skyview basketball and the lead. Carter Davis has it. To Tanner Davis on the right wing. Gets a screen from Myers to Logan Dill. And Logan Dill throws it away as Carter Davis was there, but vacated that spot and was going to the rim. So a turnover on the Bobcats. Jordan Young comes in for Carter Davis. So, and on the Mustangs, you've got Oliver Nethercott, Miles Croshaw, Travis Leisure, Hunsaker, and Lofthouse in for the Mustangs. They have the ball, trailing 24-21. Down low, it's stolen by Logan Dill. No, it's right back to Joseph Hunsaker. Goes up with his layup, no good.
Tanner altered that shot there.
Rebound came down the Bobcats. They get it quickly to Logan Dill. He's double teamed in the post and they call it travel. That's the third travel.
And that one was a travel though. Dill tried to pivot without putting that ball on the floor.
Yeah, he was double teamed, so the Mustangs defense forced Dill quickly to move faster than he wanted to, and he traveled. So Nethercott gets it to Hunsaker on the left wing with 2:15 left in the half. Oliver Nethercott drives in the corner to Croshaw, doesn't pull the trigger on the right side. Now back to Lofthouse. They work it out to Hunsaker, clear out top. To Leisure, to Hunsaker, free throw line jumper, short. Oh, but he gets the friendly roll. It was on the front of the iron and then bounced in. 24-23 Skyview, 1:45 left in the first half. Hayden Howell in the front court. Mustangs in a man-to-man defense still. Screened by Myers. Howell gives it off to Dill. Now to Tanner. Tanner Davis drives, goes up with the shot, no good. Rebound, hit the bottom of the backboard, and it went over Dill's head. It took an awkward bounce. Lofthouse, the trailer to Leisure, up with the shot. He's blocked. Gonna get a blocking foul on Yonk. So 2 shots coming for Leisure. Les Olson Company brings you high school basketball here on the Fan. Oh, they're going to say it was on the ground. I thought it was 2 shots personally, but they're going to call it on the ground. So Hunsaker gets it off. No, it's stolen by Tanner Davis. He was trying to get it to Oliver Nethercott. Good steal by Tanner. 1:13 left in the first half. Skyview by 1. Tanner Davis lays it up with the right hand. And his first 2 points.
He's so quick on that first step.
Yep, if you don't stop him, he's going to scoop it up and in. And he got past finally the defense. They've held him in check, but he finally scores 26-23, under a minute to play. Mustangs defense has been pretty stingy tonight against the Bobcats. Lofthouse got stuck there on the perimeter, finally found a cutter to Nethercott. To Leisure, to Hunsaker on the left side on the perimeter. Now up top, Lofthouse is going to drive to the free throw line. He hands it off to Hunsaker, who rolls to the basket. Layup is good. He's got all 7 points in the game for him in this second quarter. 26-25 Skyview with 20 seconds. They'll hold for the last shot. Tanner Davis has it near the circles. Setting up the play with 13 seconds. Back to Myers. Now to Hayden Howell. Trying to work it down low. They can't. Now to Yonk for 3 straight away. And he's got it!
And that's what Jordan's really good at, is the catch and shoot.
And Mustangs get it in bounds and launches it from back court. It goes off the backboard, but no good. So a great three by Yonk, and Skyview is going to take the lead into the half, 29-25 over the Mountain Crest Mustangs. We're going to take a break and come back with some halftime stats. Right after this, it's Skyview 29, Mountain Crest 25 at the half.
Important to make an impression. Call on the Logo Shop. They specialize in designing and customizing your logo onto t-shirts, golf shirts, jackets, and hats. Your logo will look great on name brand apparel from Nike, Travis Mathew, OGO, North Face, Under Armour, and Carhartt. The Logo Shop can put your logo on literally thousands of items: pens, water bottles, mugs, travel accessories, outdoor gear like Yeti coolers. Call on the Logo Shop and check out the possibilities.
The Logo Shop, the logo stuff, the Logo Shop.
Thank you for voting Adams Wealth Advisors the gold winner for Best Financial Planner in the Best of Northern Utah competition. Understanding your family, jobs, and goals is how Adams Wealth Advisors will continue to earn your trust.
This is Craig Adams. At Adams Wealth Advisors, we are here to help you receive peace of mind whether you've done a lot of planning or a little planning. Count on our team at Adams Wealth Advisors for honesty, professionalism, and integrity.
Visit adamswealthadvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today. Please see adamswealthadvisors.com for more information on these recent awards.
My name is Emily Bringhurst, and I encourage you to become a student at New Horizons Beauty College. I have really been so grateful for the instructors and for everything that they have taught us. I feel like they do so well, and they go above and beyond to make sure that we are so prepared once we get out into the salon, and that we don't have any questions and we're just confident in what we do. My name is Emily Brinkhurst, and I recommend becoming a student at New Horizons Beauty College.
When you buy Napa Auto Parts, you're getting the best. Need a new battery? New wiper blades? When you pull into one of the 5 locally owned Preston to Providence Napa Auto Parts stores, they'll not only make sure you get the right battery or wiper blades, they'll even help you install it. And if you need other work done, they could even recommend a dozen Napa Auto Care Centers with ASE certified technicians. Napa Auto Parts.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. It's 29-25. The Skyview Bobcats leading the Mountain Crest Mustangs here in Smithfield. It's senior night, so they're honoring the senior cheerleaders down on the floor, but we're joined because we always like to focus on the home games. We always like to focus on the girls' basketball program, and tonight we're joined on senior night for the boys, but Maya Garfield, you're a senior and you're on the girls basketball team. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, of course.
So talk about your season so far. What have you felt like this season, how it's gone for you guys so far?
I think it's been gone really well. Our coaches have been pushing us a lot because we have this pressure on us because we're
the state champions.
Yep. And so I think at the beginning we were a little nervous going into games, and I think now we've kind of found a rhythm and a flow. And I think that's all to our coaches and our players too. Yeah. I think we've all kind of stepped up and found our role on the team, and so it's been going well.
Well, I don't get an opportunity to see you guys that much. I saw you guys last night against Bear River, a great game you guys had, and it just seems like you guys are a tight-knit group. Talk about the friendships and just how much fun it is to play with your teammates.
It's so much fun, and we focus on that this year too because there's been a lull a little bit with friendships, but we've kind of come together. We've done some more team bonding stuff, and we're just having fun. We're trying to be the hypest team there is, and yeah, we're just trying to have fun this year.
Well, I'm assuming that the state championship would probably be the highlight for you in your basketball career, but this season alone, was there something that stood out, a game for you that's been maybe a little bit better or more satisfying for you personally?
Personally, for me, it was when we played Ridgeline, and I think we were down by 5 points, and we had been kind of clawing out of a comeback. And I went in and got a rebound and scored 2 points to kind of get us a little bit closer. And I think there was a change of energy right there. And I think right then we kind of knew in that game, the entire game, I think we kind of finally found our confidence there. And so for us, I think the Ridgeline game is a big turn around for us in the season.
Yeah, that first game you had against Ridgeline here in Smithfield, that's the game you're talking about.
Yes.
And you guys were behind, and I was following the scores. I remember that night because you got down early and you just kept coming back. You sent it to overtime, tough 2-point loss against a really good Ridgeline program.
They are a great team. They're a great team.
And I've talked to Coach Hall about it. This region is so, I mean, there's always the rivalries, but I mean, what a tough region for girls basketball. I mean, you've got Mountain Crest, Green Canyon, and yourself, Skyview, and Ridgeline. So, I mean, what a tough region it is. Talk about how tough it is to play in this region.
It's really tough. Every team we play, we have to come ready, and any game could go any way. And I think that's why region champs and state champs is such a big deal here, because we play such a tough region. And like our game tomorrow, it's going to be another tough game. And so we can't go into any game feeling like we're going to win. We have to feel like we're the underdogs every time. And so that's kind of our way of going into every game. Yeah,
you mentioned that game tomorrow. You guys are in Hiram to face Mountain Crest. And, of course, if you can get to that game, support the Skyview girls and in that matchup in Hiram tomorrow. And that's I think if I remember right, like, it's a battle between second, third place. Like, you guys are right there tight in the region standings. So that will be a good game in Hiram. But what do you need to do? You guys have got a couple games. Like the boys, they end their season, the regular season this Friday. But you guys have another game next Tuesday. So what do you need to do before your senior night against Logan next week to prep yourself for that state tournament that will be held the week after?
I think for us, we're just kind of focusing on coming together as a team, because I think we know we're able to play good defense. We know we're able to execute on offense. It's just kind of finding a rhythm when we go into play. And so I think what we're focusing on is being a hype team, is going in and feeling ready. And what we focused on this week also is trusting each other. We think that that's a very important key in our team and what will lead to our success.
Again, if you're just joining us, 29-25, Skyview with the lead over Mountain Crest. We're at halftime. They were honoring the senior cheerleaders here on senior night, and we're joined with a member of the girls basketball team, the senior Maya Garfield. And just a couple more questions before we let you go. Since you're a senior, I like to ask all the seniors that we've had during our broadcasts, what has been like one of your favorite classes that you've had at Skyview over the years here at Skyview?
For me, I think it would be sports psych. It was a really interesting class, and I wasn't bored when I was in there. I was learning stuff, and it was kind of applied. I was drinking it during basketball season, so I kind of applied it there. So,
sports psychology, it's an interesting subject for sure. It's fun, and when you're involved. Now, are you involved in any other sports at all?
I'm not, but my friends are trying to convince me to play golf right now. Oh, so maybe that.
A golf game? Okay, all right, that might be fun. Yeah. Well, Maya, we appreciate your time, and besides the state championship, even if it's outside of sports, what's been one of your favorite memories of Skyview High School, even though you still have a few more months left? I'm kind of putting you on the spot here.
Oh.
Do you have one?
I mean, there's so many, but honestly, there was a practice during Christmas break, and we had kind of a team bonding thing at practice, and we were all just like having so much fun, laughing with each other, and that just like, for me, moments like that is what really matters. I mean, the games are so awesome, and I love the games, but for me, like, that's what matters right there, is coming close with my teammates and my friends, and because those are my friends, my teammates, and outside of basketball even, and so those moments are important.
Well, Maya, we appreciate you joining us for some few minutes here just to spotlight you and your time here at Skyview, and then of course the girls program. Good luck to you the rest of the way, and we're gonna just wish you the best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so much.
All right, 29-25, Skyview boys lead the Mountain Crest Mustangs here at the half. We're gonna step aside and come back right after this.
Thank you for voting Adams Wealth Advisors the gold winner for Best Financial Planner in the Best of Northern Utah competition. Understanding your family, jobs, and goals is how Adams Wealth Advisors will continue to earn your trust.
This is Craig Adams. At Adams Wealth Advisors, we are here to help you receive peace of mind whether you've done a lot of planning or a little planning. Count on our team at Adams Wealth Advisors for honesty, professionalism, and integrity.
Visit adamswealthadvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today. Please Please see AdamsWealthAdvisors.com for more information on these recent awards.
Sack lunch, picnic lunch, business lunch. There's nothing better or more satisfying than the lunch special at Old Grist Mill. It's lunch the way Mother Nature intended. All natural bread, the perfect amount of meat, veggies to your liking. And then it only gets better with your choice of a fresh-baked cookie, chips, and drink. You know what we're talking about, that famous Old Grist Mill lunch special. Get your made-to-order special at the South Logan, and now Smithville locations. Old Grist Mill, here for you.
This is Judd with ARS Flood and Fire Cleanup. It's late at night, the weekend, or a holiday. You've just discovered your basement is flooded. Where are you going to find help right now? At ARS, we can take your call 24 hours a day, and when these disasters happen, we can have a flood team to your home within 30 minutes. We are also the insurance claim experts. When disaster overwhelms you, let ARS restore your peace of mind. Call 753-9600 or go to our website at arscleanup.com.
The Karen Nielsen Guild Mortgage Team will help you find the loan to fit your life. Guild Mortgage offers hundreds of loan products for a wide variety of borrowers, including first-time home buyers, military families, and rural residents. Guild Mortgage also offers many state, county, and city housing programs that provide down payment assistance. At Guild, they work hard to deliver what matters most to you with a loan that fits your life. Call 435-294-2480 or Google Karen at Guild Mortgage, NMLS 3274 and 80226, Equal Housing Lender.
Jessup Insurance and Retirement Services, let us guide you.
Do you have retirement questions about financial planning and investing, Medicare, estate planning, or complex tax strategies? Jessup Insurance can answer those questions. Let Jessup Insurance guide you into a better retirement. Call Jessup Insurance 435-213-3200 or Google Jessup Insurance.
Jessup Insurance and Retirement Services, let us guide you.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. We're here at halftime as the Skyview Vistons are performing here at halftime. Skyview leads 29-25 over the Mountain Crest Mustangs. And if you're watching on CashValleyDaily.com, your video experience is powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. Again, it's senior night here. They honored the Skyview Vistons seniors, also the Skyview cheerleaders seniors as well. But the Bobcats lead 29-25. It's got a couple of score updates. These score updates brought to you by New Horizons Beauty College. Need a new haircut, new hairstyle, or new hair color? Visit New Horizons Beauty College in Logan. They bring you these score updates from Region 11 play. Other games going on. Bear River and Logan in the Grizzly Den are tied at 30. That's at the half. And Ridgeline leads Green Canyon 34-16 at the half. And also JV game, if you're wondering, Mountain Crest defeated Skyview 53-50 in the JV game. So the Bobcats scoring totals, we'll go through them first. 8 points leads the way for the Bobcats by Braden Alder on a couple of three-point shots. 6 points for Carter Davis, 4 points for Hayden Howell, 6 points for Logan Dill, 2 points for Tanner Davis off the bench, and Jordan Yonk with a 3 as well for the Skyview Bobcats. For the Mountain Crest Mustangs, scoring goes like this. Oliver Nethercott, 3 points, 10 points leads all scorers. Preston Lofthouse with 10. 3 points for Carson Falsliff off the bench. Leisure with 2 points and 7 points for Hunsaker. So the big three for the Mustangs, Nethercott, Lofthouse, and Hunsaker, they account for 20 of their 25 points in the first half. And looking at bench scoring, it's Skyview outscoring Mountain Crest 5-3 in the bench scoring, so pretty even there in the first half. Skyview early on threw a couple of errant passes. They didn't look too comfortable. They looked pretty shaky. Mountain Crest defense was on point to start things off. But the Bobcats have let Mountain Crest hang around, and that's kind of what happened in the first matchup, although it wasn't such a big disparity after the first quarter like the first game in Hiram where Skyview was ahead 21-9, I think, if I remember right. But Mountain Crest has done a good job, I think, attacking Skyview. As Skyview had 14 fouls in the first half, Mountain Crest only had 1 foul in the first half, and part of that, Skyview, I think that they drive to the key, but then Mountain Crest would cut them off, and Skyview would pass it back out instead of continuing to drive to the basket. Mountain Crest is doing a good job in the post, double teaming Logan Dill as well. Doing a good job there. Leisure and also, who am I thinking? Lofthouse came in and those two have done a good job double teaming Logan Dill. The help defense has been good. As down low, Hunter Pugmire came in for a little bit. Did some good things defensively for the Mustangs as well. So both teams are out of the locker room warming up. We had that extended halftime show because of the senior night. But again, Skyview leading 29-25. The possession arrow is with Skyview, but we're going to step aside for a minute and a half, and when we come back, we'll have second half action here in Smithfield between the Bobcats and the Mustangs. That's all coming up next, right after this.
Great bass and graphics. We made you look for quality screen printing, embroidery and design. What's important to you is important to us. We love what we do and it shows every time. Great bass and graphics. We made you look.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's are proud to support local high school athletics and wish all the local teams the best of luck this season. Your local McDonald's is hiring. Work for McDonald's and let McDonald's work for you. Enjoy flexible hours, tuition reimbursement for continuing education, plus meals and other perks. Management positions are available. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com today.
That's careers.mcdonalds.com.
Or apply in person. McDonald's and its franchisees are equal opportunity employers committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
At Cache Valley Auto Care, you'll find all the expertise you need to take care of your car, from advanced diagnostics and major repairs to oil changes, tires, brakes, and maintenance. You can count on Cache Valley Auto Care to tell you what needs fixing now and what stuff can wait. So whether your check engine light just went on or it's time for an oil change, now is the time to head over to Cache Valley Auto Care. Because when your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
Welcome back to Skyview High School, 29-25 as we're getting ready to start the second half. John Newbold, Ryan Grunig with you here on CacheValleyDaily.com. Your video experience is powered by Adams Wealth Advisors, and we want to thank Skylar Murdoch running the camera for us tonight. So to start the second half, it's the same starting lineup for both teams. Skyview starts with the ball going towards Hiram to the south. Off the screen, a three-pointer by Alder is good.
He's 3 for 3 tonight.
Yes, he is, and that one was contested by Lofthouse, but he drills the three on the left wing, 32-25. Skyview's up by 7, their largest lead tonight. High post to Lofthouse, hands off to Croshaw, right side, up with the shot, off the rim, no good. Logan Dill the rebound. Nice play, but it just didn't fall for Croshaw. Bobcats have it in the front court. Alder having a great senior night. Carter Davis in the corner, doesn't shoot the three, goes down low to Myers, lays it up and in. And the Bobcats start out the second half with a 5-0 run, have their largest lead at 9. Inside, Lofthouse, jump stop, no good. Off on, Logan Dill. That's what the call was out off of Logan Dill.
And the problem right there is, that was a great move by Mountain Crest. Previous 2 times down the floor for Carter Davis, that was a travel.
That's true. So Hunsaker lobs it to Lofthouse across the lane, goes up with it. Dill knocks it away, and it's rebounded by Hayden Howell, and then he gets hit, no call. Hayden Howell gets it up to Carter Davis. He's open for three, but he drives to the basket, gets it to Dill. Dill lets the defense jump by, and he scores. And the Bobcats are red hot, 7-0 run. Timeout, Coach Smith to start this second half. What a start for the Bobcats. They get their lead up to 11, 36-25 with 6:51 in the third quarter. And Ryan, whatever Coach Hilliard talked about at halftime, the Bobcats came out and executed right away to start this second half on a 7-0 run. I mean, Mountain Crest has been hanging around, but Skyview's basically shaking the finger saying no more.
It all came from unselfish play.
Yeah.
You know, we've got 3 baskets for our 7-0 run on 3 assists.
Yep.
So when that happens, people are looking to share the ball. Mountain Crest has to jump out because we got some 3-point shooters, and our guys are cutting to the basket instead of just standing there waiting, which we saw out at Mountain Crest the first time. We had a lot of standing around.
Yeah, Braden Alder, he came off a screen, and it wasn't like it wasn't contested. I mean, maybe the defense got there a little late by Lofthouse, but Braden Alder hit that 3 on the left corner with a defender flying at him, and he's 3 for 3 on senior night, 11 points for the senior guard, Braden Alder. He was our McDonald's player of the game. McDonald's, a proud sponsor of high school athletics on 107.7 FM KLZX, home of the Mustangs, and also on 1390 AM and 106.9 FM The Fan, home of your Bobcats. So 36-25 Skyview, largest lead of the night. Mountain Crest out of the timeout. They have it in the front court. Hunsaker on the wing, trying to get it down low to Nethercott. Couldn't. Leisure hands it off to Croshaw. Skyview is in a man-to-man defense. Nethercott drives baseline up with the shot over the defense. No good. Dill has it. Gets it to Myers. 1-on-2 break, and it's tipped away and stolen. Great hands by Oliver. Oh, no, that was Lofthouse to tip it to Hunsaker. Hunsaker brought it down. Good defense, transition defense by the Mustangs that time, and they got the steal. Croshaw to Nethercott. Now to Hunsaker on the wing. Lofthouse up top, hands it off. Nethercott drives at the free throw line, hand off to Hunsaker from the free throw line, and he drills the shot. And that ends the 7-0 run by the Bobcats. 36-27 Skyview with just under 6 minutes here in the third. Tate and Merrill for the Bobcats to check in next. Dead ball. It looks like Falslough for the Mustangs. Logan Dill from the free throw line. Short, no good. Rebound to Nethercott. There wasn't a Bobcat under there to rebound it. Lofthouse has it. Stops his dribble. Goes now to Croshaw, who backs it out and sets up the offense. They work it to the right side. Now to Leisure on the left. To Hunsaker. Fakes the 3. Got Myers in the air, and they kicked it back out front to Nethercott. Now to Croshaw. Now Leisure on the right wing. Lofthouse for 3 straight away. It's long. Goes to the right corner, and Alder's there with 5 minutes to play in the third. Skyview leading 36-27. It was a good shot by Lofthouse. It just didn't fall for him. Alder crossed over the defender, got in the lane, but a timeout from the bench. So with 4:54 left in the third, it's 36-27. Skyview with the lead over the Mustangs. We'll take a 30-second break and be back right after this.
Managed IT with Les Olson Company gets you more than just back to business. You'll get back to expert network support and cutting-edge security. You'll get back to time-saving document management. You'll get back to peace of mind with disaster recovery and robust data continuity. Do more than just getting back to business. Get back to greatness with Les Olson Company. Get your free consultation at lesolson.com.
Les Olson Company.
Skyview basketball. Tate and Merrill came in for Myers, and Falslough came in for the Mustangs for Croshaw. Alder has it out of the timeout, tries to kick it down low. He does to Logan Dill, misses it, but gets his own rebound, ripped away by Nethercott though. What a play. I didn't think Alder could get that pass through the double team, and he did. So Leisure has it out front. Lofthouse for three. Long again. This one comes straight down to Tate and Merrill. Gets it to Hal. Carter Davis thought about a three. Inside to Dill. Reverse layup good. What a move. Logan Dill. He's got 10 points. Assist to Carter Davis. 38-27 Skyview. Hunsaker on the left wing. Out to Leisure up top, trying to find Lofthouse down low. He can't, so he goes to the right wing to Falsliff, guarded by Hal there. Now he backs it back out to Hunsaker with 4:05 to play in the third. Tate and Merrill guarding Lofthouse up front, makes him stop his dribble. Then he gets it to Falsliff on the right wing. Now to Nethercott, and then try to go inside to Falsliff on a cut, and great hands by Hayden Howell to knock it out. On the baseline, it will stick with the Mustangs with 3:49. 38-27 Skyview. Mountain Crest underneath that north basket. Trying to find an inbound player, he does. Falsliff gets the pass back, three, no. Carter Davis the rebound. Carter whips it down to Braden Alder, now to Dill. He cuts it to Hayden Howell at the free throw line. Carter Davis is going to back it back out to Hayden Howell near the circles to set up the offense. Now to Alder on the wing. Gets a screen from Tate and Merrill to Logan Dill. Back cut, nice backdoor play. Hayden Howell, layup good. Great assist by Logan Dill. 40-27. Lofthouse on the other end, and a travel.
That ref needs to learn what a travel is.
That wasn't a travel by Lofthouse. It was a great spin move, and Chandler Smith.
Chandler's saying, what's he supposed to do?
Yeah, he's got his hands out, but a turnover by Skyview after Lofthouse. He stole it back to Falsliff for three. No good. Rebound. Tate and Merrill fights for it. Hayden Howell comes up with it. Yeah, that official's called 3 travels, and none of them have been a travel. 2 against Carter Davis, 1 there against Lofthouse that wasn't even close to a travel. Hayden Howell has it. I guess he's the least consistent. Alder drives, shot, no good as he floated it up there on the right side. Nethercott with the rebound. 2:40 left in the third quarter. Hand off to Lofthouse. He's in the high post now, gets it to Falsliff, but Carter Davis poked it away. Falsliff has it near the circles. Carter Davis there. Slid the pivot foot, maybe got away with it there. They didn't call it. Leisure has it. Falsliff on the left wing, trying to find Lofthouse. Now out front, Hunsaker for 3. It's too long, no good. Hayden Howell has it. Ahead of the pack to Dill. Dill spins in the lane, layup good. Wow. Another transition basket.
And Chandler Smith, I know what Chandler's saying to him. You're calling that down here, you gotta call it consistently.
Yeah. And I think the official was clear in the back court, and it's a full timeout. 42-27, largest lead of the game for the Bobcats. 15 points, and they're still talking, the assistant coach talking to the official there. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds and be back right after this.
Colonel?
Good morning, sir.
I see you found a way to keep our cannon out of the mud.
Pavers, sir. As a mason, I used to lay them for courtyards and patios.
Brilliant.
Thank you. They hold up beautifully no matter how punishing the conditions.
I can see that. Say, after the war, think you'd be available to pave my patio at Mount Vernon?
Stone pavers from Castellite really catch your eye. Do it yourself with the expert help at Castellite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, go where the pros go. Castellite.com.
When it's
Welcome back to Skyview High School, 42-27. Skyview having a big third quarter tonight to take the lead and extend it to 15, their largest of the night. But here's an interesting score. Bear River and Logan, it was tied at 30 at the half, and now Logan has taken the lead 49-37. They only give up 7 points at the end of 3 quarters there. 2:04 left in this third quarter. Mountain Crest ball. Tanner Davis is in for the Skyview Bobcats. He came in for Logan Dill. They get it down to Lofthouse. He goes up with a shot and scores. They've been trying to get Lofthouse going down in the post against Tate and Merrill. That time they got it to him out of the timeout. Nice play by Coach Smith, and they executed. Backdoor pass to Hayden Howell. Gets it to Braden Alder in the corner. He gets it back on the left wing. Now to Carter Davis. Tanner Davis gets around into the lane, scoops it up, and no good. As it comes off the rim, he thought he got hit on the arm. Mountain Crest has it, though. Good defense there by the Mustangs to get that rebound and force the miss. Now down low. Nethercott over Hayden Howell, and he banks it up and in. I don't even know how Nethercott banked that up and in over Hayden Howell, 42-31. Quick 4-0 run spurt by the Mustangs to cut into that Bobcat lead. A minute to play in the third. A screen out front by Tate Merrill for Braden Alder. Now they work it over to Hayden Howell. Back to Carter Davis, who drives left side.
He lost the ball.
He lost it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mountain Crest. That was Pugmire it bounced off of.
And here's the score update. Ridgeline 41, Green Canyon 23.
And that's in the third quarter.
Yes.
So Logan Dill comes in, Braden Alder out, and also Sadler came in for Tate and Merrill. Valentine comes in for the Mustangs. Logan Dill goes up with a shot, and it's blocked. A lot of contact, but the Mustangs get the block. Lofthouse brings it down. Hunsaker wide open on the left wing. Three-pointer short. Dill the rebound. No fouls in this whole second half. We're 30 seconds left in the third. Tanner Davis drives. Kicks it out to Sadler, who drives the lane. Kicks it in the corner. Carter Davis drives baseline and gets it out to Tanner Davis for three. Right side. He's got it. The Davis to Davis connection, and it's good. 45-31 with 15 seconds in the third quarter. And there's the first foul of the whole second half with 10.8 seconds. Tanner Davis reached against Falsliff, and the foul's called. So Mustangs basketball. Falsliff has it. He's into the front court now with 5 seconds, gets a screen, launches the three, off the rim, no good. Croshaw, no, that's Pugmire. I don't know why I said Croshaw. Pugmire got the rebound, put it up and in, as he didn't bring the ball down with his height advantage, and he put it up and in, and his first 2 points of the game at the buzzer. And so it's 45-33 at the end of the third quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back right after this.
When it's important to make an impression, call on the Logo Shop. They specialize in designing and customizing your logo onto t-shirts, golf shirts, jackets, and hats. Your logo will look great on name brand apparel from Nike, Travis Mathew, OGIO, North Face, Under Armour, and Carhartt. The Logo Shop can put your logo on literally thousands of items: pens, water bottles, mugs, travel accessories, outdoor gear like Yeti coolers. Call on the Logo Shop and check out the possibilities.
The Logo Shop, the logo stuff, the Logo Shop.
Thank you for voting Adams Wealth Advisors the gold winner for Best Financial Planner in the Best of Northern Utah competition. Understanding your family, jobs, and goals is how Adams Wealth Advisors will continue to earn your trust.
This is Craig Adams. At Adams Wealth Advisors, we are here to help you receive peace of mind whether you've done a lot of planning or a little planning. Count on our team at Adams Wealth Advisors for honesty, professionalism, and integrity.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today. Please see AdamsWealthAdvisors.com for more information on these recent awards.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Smithfield. 45-33, Skyview with the lead. Skyview held Mountain Crest to single digits for the first time tonight, outscoring the Mustangs 16-8 in that third quarter. Mustangs start with the ball going to the north. Falsliff has it, drives against Sadler. He's cut off, so he backs it back out to Lofthouse on the right side. He's going to drive, spins in the lane, up with the shot. Terrific move by Lofthouse. It's pretty much the same thing that he did earlier. This time they just don't call the travel, and they shouldn't have. It was a beautiful move by Preston Lofthouse.
Ref was in that one ref was in a different spot.
Hayden Howell drives, misses the layup. Lofthouse has it. 3-on-2 break. And he gets it to Hunsaker. Layup good on the right side. Great job by Lofthouse. And Mountain Crest starts the fourth quarter on a 4-0 run. Skyview started off on a 7-0 run to start the third. Mountain Crest has got a 4-0 run to start the fourth. 45-37, lead back to 8. Hayden Howell comes off a screen to Sadler on the right side. Now to Carter Davis out front to Tanner Davis. He drives right side, baseline floater, short. Logan Dill cleans it up.
Tanner would tell you that was a pass.
it wasn't. Tanner Wood, he wants the assist, but that was just he short-armed it, missed it. Logan Dill just got the air ball and then put it up and in. So 10-point lead, 47-37. Skyview with the lead over the Mustangs. Skyview calls the timeout to get a substitution in. We're here in the fourth quarter, just underway. But a good start for the fourth quarter for the Mustangs. And then Skyview just, with Logan Dill's 2 points there, stopped that little run that Mountain Crest had. They had a little bit of momentum as they cut that 15-point lead down to 8 pretty quick at the end of the third going into the fourth. So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of this game goes. The officials are letting them play tonight. I only have
there was only 5 fouls.
Yeah, 6 fouls total, only 5 in the first half, 1 here in the second half, and that came with like 20 seconds in the third quarter, so they're letting them play. Nethercott brings it down. He's into the front court. Lofthouse, backdoor pass to Hunsaker, fouled by Logan Dill as he left his feet. He was straight up, but he left his feet. So the foul will go against Logan Dill. They call a blocking foul. His second foul. ARS got a mess? Call ARS. They bring you high school basketball here on CashValleyDaily.com, as well as 107.7 FM on the radio and 1390 AM, 106.9 FM. Proud sponsor of high school basketball. The first one is good by Hunsaker. Second one is good as well. So he's got 13 for the game, 47-39, back to single digits. Skyview leads by 8. Tanner Davis, screen to Logan Dill. He passes into corner. Braden Alder for 3. No, his first miss of the night. Logan Dill, the rebound, kicks it back out to Tanner. Tanner to Alder, and he passes back out, and they're going to call a reach foul as Alder drove the lane, but Alder was 3 of 3 before that first miss.
It's because we talked about him being 3 of 3.
I always jinx him. I always say it at the wrong time. Carter Davis comes out, Hayden Howell in. Skyview gets it in to Hayden Howell. Now out front, Alder for 3, straight away and short. Hunsaker the rebound. He brings it down into the front court, gets it over to, I believe, Nethercott, drives the baseline. It's blocked. And the rebound comes down to Hayden Howell. Now to Tanner. Tanner Davis into the front court. He drives into the lane, gets it to Dill. Dill lets the defense fly by, and 2 defenders flew by, and then he laid it up and in. 49-39. 5:50 left in the game. Lofthouse has it. He's guarded there by Tayton. Lofthouse drives and gets in the lane, floats it up, no good. Rebound's tipped out. Hayden Howell has it. Good hustle by Lofthouse, but it came down to Hayden Howell for the Bobcats. He's into the front court now with 5:28 and a 10-point lead. Tanner Davis gets a screen from Logan Dill, gets it back to Tayton Merrill. Now to Hayden Howell. Howell, step back, oh man, you can't defend that. That's just good offense there as he stepped back and shot that 2-point basket right in front of the 3-point line. 51-39 with a step back. That's hard to defend. 5 minutes left in the game. Skyview by 12. Lofthouse drives against Tayton Merrill. Goes up with a shot, blocked by Tayton Merrill.
And a save.
His third block. Wow, Tayton Merrill playing out of his mind. Defensively, Logan Dill drives, scoops in.
And the refs are letting them play because they hooked him there.
And a timeout by Coach Smith. Tayton Merrill defensively, 3 blocks, couple of stills, and offensively it's been the Logan Dill show down low for the Bobcats.
Well, in that time, Tayton blocks it and then hustles out of bounds to throw it back in. So
Logan Dill has had his way in that first matchup. Dill did not get anything inside after the first quarter. Dill only had 14 points. Right now he's got 18. Skyview leads 53-39. And defensively, Tayton Merrill on senior night The 6'2 seniors come off the bench. He hasn't scored, Ryan, but his defense tonight has been phenomenal.
Well, he's making everybody else better out there, you know.
Yeah. Well, defensively, when you get plays like that, whether whoever you are, it just brings juice to the rest of the team, offensively, defensively, and that's what we're seeing tonight. Tayton Merrill's taking the best of his minutes tonight on senior night. 6'2 senior playing tough down low. So Mountain Crest basketball out of the timeout by Coach Smith. Skyview leads 53-39. They've led by as many as 15. Falsliff and the Bobcats come out in a 1-3-1 zone. And a shot missed on the baseline by Falsliff. Hal the rebound, gives it to Tanner Davis. Tanner Davis brings it down. He's into front court on the right wing. Gets a screen from Tayton Merrill. He goes to the middle of the court. Knocked down by Lofthouse, but it's controlled by the Bobcats. Alder has it to Tayton Merrill. He hands off to Hal. Doesn't use the screen. Now he gets it to Tayton Merrill. Drives to the basket. Layup good! Tayton Merrill having a night. 55-39. Bobcats lead. 3:50 left to play. Lofthouse on the left wing. Hands it off to Falsliff. Guarded by Alder. Now he gets it back to Lofthouse, who's going to drive against Tayton Merrill. He's cut off there at the free throw line. Has to pass it back out to Falsliff. Now he goes back to the circles against Alder's defense. Goes around to the right wing. Up top, Lofthouse for three. No good. Rebound, Logan Dill to Hayden Howell. Howell all alone. Tanner Davis, reverse layup, good. Tanner Davis scores. He's got 7 points. Nearly stolen by Tanner. At midcourt, now it is by Alder. 2-on-1 break. Alder lobs it for Tanner. Layup, no good. It's blocked. Oliver Nethercott.
Not a great lob there.
Hunsaker has it. Great block by Nethercott at the rim. Nethercott pulls up for three. Right wing. In. It tried to rattle out, but it stayed in. So Nethercott with the defensive block and then comes down and drills the three. 57-42 Skyview. 2:40 left to play in the game. Hayden Howell gets a screen up top by Dill. He floats it up in the lane. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Nethercott. Mustangs need points now as they trail by 15. Nethercott hands off to Lofthouse on the wing. Gets a screen from Pugmire. Three-pointer straight away, no good. Rebound, though, by Hunsaker. Back to Lofthouse. Open three this time, no good again. Rebound comes down to Tanner Davis. Davis back to Hayden Howell. Hayden Howell gets it to Braden Alder in the front court. And a timeout, Skyview. So Travis Leiser and Miles Croshaw will check in after this timeout. And Tanner Davis, or Carter Davis is coming in, I think. So 57-42, timeout by Coach Hilliard. And Ryan, this is much different than the first game all around. Like, this game's been close. Skyview jumped out to a big lead in Hiram, and then Mountain Crest came back, took a 7-point lead. They went on like a 23-3 run, I think, between the second and third quarters and held on to the lead and got that tip in at the end. This game, it's been close all the way, and then Skyview opened up the second half with a lead.
Their defense is so much more active tonight than it was the first time. Last time, there was a lot of standing around and just expecting other people to do it, but their defense is active, and then we're hitting shots tonight. We missed so many layups, so many free throws, you know.
Yeah.
The little things that win you games, we didn't do well out there.
Well, there hasn't been hardly any free throws in this game. Mountain Crest is, I think, looking like, I think they're 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Skyview, I don't have, well, let's see. Logan Deal made 2 free throws. They're 2 of 2, but there hasn't been that many fouls in the game.
And Hilliard's getting his seniors in the game here.
So Carter Davis to Yonk. Yonk drives, kicks it over to Davis Hall. Davis Hall in the corner, back to Yonk. Open three, short. Davis Hall fights for the rebound, but it comes down to Lofthouse. Under 2 minutes to play in the game. Skyview by 57-42. Lofthouse bowls his way in there, misses. Davis Hall rebounds. I don't know how Preston Lofthouse missed that layup. Just short-armed it. Davis Hall drives, pulls up at the free throw line, gets it to Sadler, layup, good!
And it's fun to watch the bench react to these seniors who don't get to play a lot, get in and score here.
On the other side, Tate and Merrill about had another block, but what a shot by Nethercott. Nethercott puts it up and in, banks it home on the right side, 59-44 Skyview. Davis Hall drives. Let's see if he can get a bucket here on senior night. Sadler has it in the lane to Tate and Merrill. Baseline jumper around the rim, no good. Carter Davis flies in from out of nowhere. Lays it up and in. Carter Davis. He's got 8 points, 61-44, a minute left in the game. Croshaw gets it in the front court, hands it off to Nethercott. Nethercott pulls up for three, banks it, no good. Rebound to Leisure, he throws it, and Davis Hall has it ahead of the pack. Layup, no good. Hunsaker brings it down with 40 seconds, drives in the lane, kicks it out to Nethercott. He has to drive on the wing, back to Hunsaker, has to go back and get it. It wasn't a clean pass. 30 seconds left, Skyview's gonna get the victory. Leisure has it. Down on the baseline, nice pass by Nethercott to Leisure, who lays it up and in. That was a great pass. 18 seconds left in the game, 61-46 Skyview. Davis Hall brings it across into the front court. 10 seconds, and they're not gonna foul, and they lay off, and so Skyview's gonna get the victory. 61-46, down to 3 seconds. 2, 1, 0. So Skyview gets revenge over the Mustangs as the Mustangs beat the Bobcats the first time in Hiram. Skyview gets the victory tonight, 61-46. They win. And again, this could be a preview of the first round of the playoffs if the RPI standings stay the same as they are now. Skyview being the 4 seed and Mountain Crest being the 13 seed. So Skyview wins 61-46. We'll be back with our post-game show right after this.
My name is Emily Bringhurst, and I encourage you to become a student at New Horizons Beauty College. I have really been so grateful for the instructors and for everything that they have taught us. I feel like they do so well, and they go above and beyond to make sure that we are so prepared once we get out into the salon and that we don't have any questions and we're just confident in what we do. My name is Emily Bringhurst, and I recommend becoming a student at New Horizons Beauty College.
When you buy Napa Auto Parts, you're getting the best. Need a new battery? New wiper blades? When you pull into one of the 5 locally owned Preston to Providence Napa Auto Parts stores, they'll not only make sure you get the right battery or wiper blades, they'll even help you install it. And if you need other work done, they could even recommend a dozen Napa Auto Care Centers with ASE certified technicians. Napa Auto Parts.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Thank you for voting Adams Wealth Advisors the gold winner for Best Financial Planner in the Best of Northern Utah competition. Understanding your family, jobs, and goals is how Adams Wealth Advisors will continue to earn your trust.
This is Craig Adams. At Adams Wealth Advisors, we are here to help you receive peace of mind whether you've done a lot of planning or a little planning. Count on our team at Adams Wealth Advisors for honesty, professionalism, and integrity.
Visit adamswealthadvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today. Please see adamswealthadvisors.com for more information on these recent awards.
Sack lunch, picnic lunch, business lunch. There's nothing better or more satisfying than the lunch special at Old Grist Mill. It's lunch the way Mother Nature intended. All natural bread, the perfect amount of meat, veggies to your liking. And then it only gets better with your choice of a fresh baked cookie, chips, and drink. You know what we're talking about, that famous Old Grist Mill lunch special. Get your made-to-order special at the South Logan, and now Smithville locations. Old Grist Mill, here for you.
This is Judd with ARS Flood and Fire Cleanup. It's late at night, the weekend, or a holiday. You've just discovered your basement is flooded. Where are you going to find help right now? At ARS, we can take your call 24 hours a day, and when these disasters happen, we can have a flood team to your home within 30 minutes. We are also the insurance claim experts. When disaster overwhelms you, let ARS restore your peace of mind. Call 753-9600 or go to our website at
The Karen Nielsen Guild Mortgage Team will help you find the loan to fit your life. Guild Mortgage offers hundreds of loan products for a wide variety of borrowers, including first-time home buyers, military families, and rural residents. Guild Mortgage also offers many state, county, and city housing programs that provide down payment assistance. At Guild, they work hard to deliver what matters most to you with a loan that fits your life. Call 435-294-2480 or Google Karen at Guild Mortgage, NMLS 3274 and 80226, Equal Housing Lender.
Jessup Insurance and Retirement Services, let us guide you.
Do you have retirement questions about financial planning and investing, Medicare, estate planning, or complex tax strategies? Jessup Insurance can answer those questions. Let Jessup Insurance guide you into a better retirement. Call Jessup Insurance 435-213-3200 or Google Jessup Insurance.
Jessup Insurance and Retirement Services, let us guide you.
What's important to you is important to us. We love what we do and it shows every time. Great bass and graphics. We made you look, made you look.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's are proud to support local high school athletics and wish all the local teams the best of luck this season. Your local McDonald's is hiring. Work for McDonald's and let McDonald's work for you. Enjoy flexible hours, tuition reimbursement for continuing education, plus meals and other perks. Management positions are available. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com today.
That's careers.mcdonalds.com.
Or apply in person. McDonald's and its franchisees are equal opportunity employers committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. It's a final, 61-46. Skyview gets the victory over the Mountain Crest Mustangs. They get revenge on the Mustangs, and more importantly, they go to 5-4 in region play, 13-7 overall. The Bobcats win 61-46. The way they did it tonight is they got off to it was a close game. It was 15-13 at the end of the first quarter. Then at the half, 29-25 for the Bobcats, but it was that third quarter. It was the only quarter that Skyview was able to hold Mountain Crest to single digits. Every team scored in double digits every quarter except that third quarter where Skyview held Mountain Crest 16-8 in that third quarter. That was the difference really in the game as Skyview exploded, got up by 15. They eventually got the lead, I guess, up to 17, which was the largest. Mountain Crest cut it to 8, but they couldn't get any closer. And Skyview gets the victory, 61-46. We have one more score. Haven't gotten a final from Logan, but Logan, well, maybe we did. Let me just check my texts again, and there it is. So Logan has a huge second half. It was 30-30 at the half, and they get the victory. So they outscore the Bear River. It was 30-30 at the half. They outscore Bear River 34-17 in the second half, and they win 64-47. So Bear River loses that game in the Grizzly Den. And let's see, Ridgeline defeats Green Canyon 52-36. That was senior night for Ridgeline there in Millville. Up next for each team, Skyview. Let's see, Skyview will be at Logan on Friday night. We'll have the game here on 106.9 FM, 1390 AM The Fan. And also for the Mustangs, they will host Green Canyon on Friday. And that game will be on 107.7 FM KLZX as the Mustangs will host Green Canyon. AJ Knight and John Olson will have the call there. So we're here on the post-game show as the 6 seniors are coming up tonight to be interviewed here on the post-game show. So we'll wait for them to get up here as we will have that. So maybe while they transition in here, we'll take a 1-minute break and come back with our rest of our post-game show. That's coming up next right here on The Fan.
At Cache Valley Auto Care, you'll find all the expertise you need to take care of your car, from advanced diagnostics and major repairs to oil changes, tires, brakes, and maintenance. You can count on Cache Valley Auto Care to tell you what needs fixing now and what stuff can wait. So whether your check engine light just went on or it's time for an oil change, now is the time to head over to Cache Valley Auto Care. Because when your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
Managed IT with Les Olson Company gets you more than just back to business. You'll get back to expert network support and cutting-edge security. You'll get back to time-saving document management. You'll get back to peace of mind with disaster recovery and robust data continuity. Do more than just getting back to business. Get back to greatness with Les Olson Company. Get your free consultation at lesolson.com.
Les Olson Company.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. The Bobcats victorious over the Mustangs 61-46. We're here on our post-game show and joined by one of the 6 seniors tonight, Braden Alder. And Braden, you started it off 3 for 3 from 3. I mean, you were just feeling it to start the game. How did it feel to start the game off so good offensively for you?
It felt really good just to have my last home game here and start off good and play good.
Now, you guys executed offensively. I mean, a couple of errant passes to start the game, but after that, you guys really executed. I mean, your threes that you came off those screens, you were really open. Talk about the execution offensively tonight for you guys.
Yeah, Logan sets a really good screen, and we just, when we needed a bucket, we could get it. We could get it into Logan, and he could kick it out and find the open guy.
Well, this Mountain Crest team, they got you in Hiram, and I know you guys wanted to get them back. What was coming into this game defensively? What did you guys need to do to get that victory, which you obviously got? But what was the defensive game plan against these guys?
Yeah, we didn't play very well defensively in Hiram, and we just wanted to come out and put pressure on them and get deflections and steals.
What is it like to play in front of the home crowd here? I mean, you've played here many times. I mean, it's your senior year. What has it been like for you to play here?
It's fun just to play in front of all my friends and family, and they're all supporting all of us.
So, again, Braden, I had you with 11 points tonight. You guys played great. You got the victory. How do you keep this momentum going? You've got a game to finish the regular season at Logan on Friday. How do you keep this momentum going leading into the first round of the playoffs too?
We've had a saying that just says 1-0 every game, and we're just trying to get 1-0 and playing every game like it's our last.
Well, Braden, congratulations on the victory tonight, and we'll let you give a shout out before we hand the mic over to someone else, but congratulations on a successful season. You guys will probably host a game next Friday in the playoffs, so you'll get one more chance to play here. But congratulations on a good career. It's not over yet, but a good career here at Skyview High School.
Thank you, and just shout out to the whole team for playing good and playing together. And my grandpa always won. I said I was better than my grandpa at golf, and Grandpa, I'm still better than you.
Yeah. Yeah, and I tried to. I screwed up and told Hayden that you said that you were better one of the post game. So hopefully he didn't give you too much trash. I apologize, but thanks for taking time, Braden. Thanks. All right. So again, Skyview, 61-46, and we did get it. I guess there's a couple minutes in that Ridgeline game. It's not a final yet. So we got one other player. Let's see who's coming in next. Davis Hall is joining us now on the post game show. Again, Skyview 61-46, and Davis, what has it been like for you, a part of this season, for playing with the Skyview Bobcats?
It's definitely been interesting. We got a lot of guys, a lot of great basketball players. It's been fun to play with them every day at practice and watch them in the games and also play alongside them.
Well, coming off the bench, what is it like coming off the bench? You know your role. You know you're coming off the bench, and what is your role what did the coaches tell you when you're doing that, coming off the bench like that?
It's interesting coming off the bench because you get to watch the flow of the game and what the other team's players are doing, and you can take that into account when you go in, and the coaches just tell me to take care of the ball and play defense.
Well, and the one thing that we love watching you play defensively, we know that on the football field you're not afraid of contact. You aren't on the basketball court as well. I mean, you put your nose in right there defensively, and you're always in people's shorts there. But, I mean, where does that defensive mentality come from?
I think I've always had it just growing up. It's always been a part of me, but I for sure love to get physical with those guys. Yeah, for sure. Now, I got to ask you, this is kind of a personal question here, Davis. So do you take your old man to school on the basketball court? Because I know that he played football and basketball here, but at Skyview. But how about that? You take him, old man? I mean, yeah, I try to. He's got a little bit of a weight advantage on me. He can post me up a little bit, but I for sure try to, that's for sure. Well, you've got a good pedigree of Skyview Bobcats in your family tree there with your grandpa and aunt and uncles and stuff. So, I mean, how does it feel to play for the Skyview Bobcats and keep that tradition alive here? You know, it's been fun. I've always come to the games, always dreamed of being a Bobcat, playing basketball, football, soccer, all of it. So it's been a dream come true. Well, I guess I'll ask you, what has been, I mean, you'll still have more seasons left here, like a few more games, but like what has been maybe your most memorable part of being a Bobcat here on the basketball team? You know, there's plenty of memories. 4 years in the program. I've loved it all, but, you know, I loved the Woods Cross game, I believe. Oh, yeah. When we played a little bit of defense. Tanner made a steal and passed out to Kendrick. That was fun to be on the floor for that play. That was pretty exciting. I don't know who jumped higher, your dad or you, from the stands, but congratulations, and keep this rolling through the state tournament. We'll let you give a shout-out to whoever. I'd like to give a shout-out to my family. They come to all my games. I love them. Yeah. All right. Well, Davis, thanks for taking some time, and congratulations on the victory tonight. All right. Again, Skyview 61-46. That's 2 of the 6 seniors. Now we're going to get to talk to Jordan Yonk. And Jordan, that had to feel good on senior night to drain that 3. You were wide open. You came off that screen and drilled it. How much fun was that? Oh, it was so much fun. I loved every minute of it. Yeah, it was great. And Jordan, I mean, you've played at Skyview for a few years. I mean, you've been in the system. You don't get as much playing time, but, I mean, you work just as hard as everyone else in practice and stuff. So talk about, like, coming off the bench, what that's been like for you here in the Skyview program. It's been a journey, but I'm there to support my teammates, and I'm proud of everything that they've done this year. And it's fun to go in after they've done their jobs, and I get to go and contribute as well. Well, talk about like some of the stuff that you've improved on. What do you think you've improved the most since you started with the Skyview program here in high school into your senior year? I think I've gotten so much better as a teammate. Just learning to love my teammates and appreciate everything they do for me. Well, how good did it feel coming into this game? Mountain Crest got you guys the first time. What were some of the things that you guys talked about? I know you go one game at a time, but prepping just for this game after the last game, what was some of the things that you talked about that you needed to do as a team to get the victory tonight? We talked about stepping up on the defensive end, and I think that showed tonight. I think we played very well tonight, and practices ever since then we took it to each other on both sides, and I think it showed and it paid off as well. Well, it was a great team victory tonight. You've got a game against Logan Friday. Now you can prepare for that, and focus on that game. But how do you keep the momentum going into the state tournament? Because you face Logan to end the regular season, then you've got the first round of the playoffs the week after. I think we got to build off of the last 2 wins that we've got and keep our heads up and know that we take it one game at a time and move forward. Well, Jordan, we appreciate your time. Who would you like to give a shout-out to before we pass the mic on? I want to give a shout-out to my parents. I'm grateful for everything that they did for me this year, and I'm grateful that they were there by my sides. All right. Well, Jordan, thank you so much for your time, and congratulations on the victory. Thank you. All right. Again, Skyview, we're here on the post-game show. They lead 61-46, and Tate and Merrill grabbing the mic here. And I'll tell you what, Tate, I don't know what else I can talk about tonight on your senior night. I don't know if you could have scripted it any better. This, to me, was one of your best games that I've seen you play. I mean, you've had many other ones, so maybe you had a better game, but
wow, defensively tonight, I had you for 4 block shots. Talk about that defensive assignment for you coming off the bench tonight.
I just I knew my role. I knew how he was going to play. I tried my hardest, and, it was a battle. He didn't just give it to me. I had to go take it, but...
Yeah, Lofthouse is a tough player. Like, he's very physical, and you met him at the rim a few times tonight. It was awesome to have the vantage point that I did watching the game. Your cheering section was right over here to the left. I mean, how awesome is that to have that extra support from your family over here?
It was pretty awesome. It definitely helps, that's for sure. It definitely gives you something to play for, and it's great.
Well, talk about what you see on the bench. I've talked to Davis and Jordan off the bench, too. They come off the bench. Talk about what that role is, because they mentioned that when you're on the bench, you kind of get to see how the flow of the game's going. What is it like for you on the bench? What are you looking for before you get entered into the game?
I feel like I'm looking for patterns, and I'm looking for just kind of overall stuff that they like to do, and I see how I can stop it, and I just you're thinking always on or off the bench. It's just you're always thinking.
Well, Tayton, a great game by you guys. The team defense was the key to get the revenge, I guess you could say, on Mountain Crest. You've got one regular season game against Logan on the road. Now you guys can focus on that, but what do you need to do to continue the momentum into that Logan game and then into the state tournament?
We gotta practice hard. We gotta keep practicing hard. We've all been going at it. It doesn't matter if we're on the bench or if we're starters or JV players. We've all been going hard at each other, and I think it's helping.
Well, Tayton, we named you the McDonald's player of the game for tonight because that defensive matchup, maybe the offense wasn't there, but your defense really helped the Bobcats get the victory tonight, and so congratulations to you on that.
Thank
and
you.
then why don't you give a shout-out to anyone that you would like to tonight before we let you go?
I'd like to shout out my parents, Tabitha and Justin, and my grandparents, Monica and Jamie, and also my Uncle Tyler and Aunt Nicole that came and watched tonight, and all of my family that were at home tonight. And happy birthday to my cousin Bryson as well.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you got that all in. I mean, like I said, they were a great support. I could hear them cheering every time that you did something, and you did everything out there. So congratulations on the victory tonight.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, Tayton. So, again, the Skyview Bobcats 61-46. We've got, let's see, Josh Myers is joining us now. And, Josh, congratulations on the victory. Talk about what it took for you guys to get the victory over the Mountain Crest Mustangs tonight.
We knew it was going to be hard. They played well against us last time we played them, so we knew it was going to be a dogfight. So we just came mentally prepared, and we were physically ready for this game.
Well, and see, I heard pregame that you might not even play because you weren't feeling too good, so I'm glad that you got to play on senior night.
Yeah.
Well, Josh, you guys get the victory. What was the talk coming into this game as a team? What did you have to do to get that victory over Mountain Crest?
We just knew we had to come play hard every play, bring intensity to every play, offense and defense, and we really had to lock up Lofthouse as best we could.
Well, and you guys did that. We just talked to Tate, and he had some great physical plays there at the rim. You had Lofthouse, it seemed like a lot of the time, too. What does it take to go up against someone as physical as Lofthouse? I mean, you've had opportunities to go up against defensively against players like him.
Yeah.
But what does that take defensively, that mentality to go against someone like that?
You just got to know it's going to be a battle every play. You just got to be ready for that physicality, and because he can score from three-point land, and he has a good inside game too. So you just got to know how to play him.
Now, one of the other things that I've noticed with your game all season long is you're a great rebounder. Talk about where you get that mentality to get rebounds and fly to the basket like that.
It's just something you can always control. Sometimes your shots ain't falling, but something you can always control is your effort and rebounding. So I just do my best to get as many boards as I can.
Well, Josh, I know that you'll have another game here. You'll probably host a game next week in the playoffs, but I just wanted to get what was maybe one of the favorite memories that you've had here at home. I mean, I know there's still a few games left for you guys, but like one of the memories that you've had being in Skyview playing on this court.
Man, it's got to be preseason when we hosted Cedar here, when we played Cedar and we went into double or triple overtime and ended up winning at the buzzer. That was That was awesome.
Yeah, that Cedar game. And the thing about that game, too, it was a great crowd that night.
Yeah.
For like a team that was so far away, and you guys had a great crowd. That was a great atmosphere, great game against a really tough Cedar team that you could face in the playoffs. So that will give something there as you go down in the playoffs. Well, Josh, we appreciate your time. It's been good to talking with you all the time. Hopefully we get a chance to talk with you again after one of these games. But give a shout out to whoever you would like to.
Parents, coaches, teammates, all my family, people who are watching on the live stream. My aunt's watching on the live stream right now. I'm sure she's watching this. Just all my friends, just everyone who supported me.
Well, we appreciate your aunt watching on CashValleyDaily.com. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Again, the Bobcats victorious 61-46 on senior night. As we're interviewing all the seniors, we're going to hand it off to Sadler now. Sam Sadler, I've got you 6 foot senior. We'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
6 foot senior. We don't have anyone on this roster below 6 feet, so that's the way it goes. Sam, you get the victory tonight. How awesome was it to get the victory and get on the court like that in a victory over the Mustangs?
It's awesome. It's awesome to go play with those boys. I love them, and it's just awesome to see all the fans that come out and support. We're grateful for them.
Now, if I remember, you got one basket there. Was it the floater with the left hand right in the lane, right down the middle towards the end? Okay. I mean, you don't get a lot of playing time, but the last few games you've had to come off the bench with Tanner missing some time. What has that been like? How did you have to change your mentality a little bit, maybe knowing that you would have to step up a little more to come on the court for the Bobcats?
I just prepared myself pre-game and just had a killer mentality that if I was going to go in, I was going to go in and do my best and play whatever I had to do.
Now, I've noticed there's some sticks that Coach Hilliard's been given. What, if you can, I know teams have their own things, but what does it represent for you seniors to have that?
So everybody has a stick, and every time we come together as a team, practice, going on the bus, whatever, we always bring them together, and it just signifies that when we're all together and we all have the same mindset, that we're unbreakable.
Well, I know you guys take one game at a time. You've got Logan next in their place coming up on Friday, and then you'll start the playoffs. And I mean, not looking too far ahead, it seems like you guys might host a game next week, so this might not be your final game here. But talk about what you guys need to do to come out with some juice from this game and take it into the Logan game Friday. What do you need to do to keep that going?
We just got to have the mentality that we can beat anybody, that it doesn't matter, that we'll come out and just kick the crap out of people.
Yep.
So.
Well, that's what you need to do. And, of course, when you're on the bench, you guys see what's happening on the floor before you get into the game. And you guys always do a great job off the bench to, like, pump up the rest of your team when they score and stuff. Well, congratulations on the victory tonight.
Thank you.
What we'll ask you to, I mean, you still have games left, but what's been one of your favorite memories here on this court since you've been playing for the Skyview Bobcats?
I'd have to say the Green Canyon game. Even though it didn't end up how we wanted it to, it was just crazy to see the JV game going to double, triple overtime for us.
That wasn't good for radio, by the way. That took us a while.
Yeah, but having to go warm up in the old gym and then coming back in here in the humidity and barely being able to breathe just because it's so hot.
Oh, yeah, and those games, I think that as a player, those games have got to be great, whether it's at home or at Green Canyon. The atmosphere for those rivalries, I think that's something you'll take for the rest of your life.
Yes,
but Sadler, we'll let you give a shout-out to whoever you want, Sam.
My grandparents, both sides, and my parents, just for supporting me, just everybody coming out. I'm grateful for them and love them.
Well, we appreciate your time and keep this winning streak rolling, all right?
Thanks, Sam.
All right, thanks, Sam. So that's the 6 seniors, Braden Alder. Let me see, I want to make sure I get them all. I just interviewed them, but Sam Sadler, Jordan Yonk, Davis Hall, Braden Alder, Josh Myers, and Tayton Merrill were your 6 seniors, and we appreciate Coach Hilliard for allowing us to talk to them. And Coach, how awesome was it to be able to honor those seniors by getting them all some playing time tonight?
They deserve it. They worked hard. They've meant a lot to this program. Those kids have been great all year. Whether they're playing or not playing, they've been awesome in practice. They brought it every day. great, fine young men, and I'm proud of their effort tonight. I thought they all contributed in a very positive way, and I'm happy for the memories that they made here tonight in front of a great student section. Happy we could have a good group of kids here tonight.
Well, Coach, you guys got the victory 61-46. This game was a lot different from that game in Hiram where you guys jumped out to a big lead in Hiram. This game was kind of a close game until that third quarter.
Yeah.
And then you came out, started that third quarter on a 7-0 run, and you only held them to 8 points. It was the only quarter that a team was held under double digits. So what was the talk at halftime to come out with that energy in the second half that maybe you didn't have in the first?
We always talk about getting kills, and we were able to get two kills in a row there to start the second half, and then they did score a bucket, and then we got another kill there, so getting 3 stops in a row. And so defensively we just locked down on them. Lofthouse is a handful to guard, but I thought that Tate and Josh did a good job tonight. But I thought that all of our guys, as far as what we wanted to do, as far as how we wanted to defend them, I thought we did a good job tonight. Limited some of their guys some good looks at the hoop, and so I'm really happy with our effort in both halves. I thought we just executed a little better in the third quarter and at the start of the fourth quarter to separate ourselves from them tonight.
Well, your perimeter defense was a lot better tonight than it was that first game. I mean, they didn't feel comfortable shooting threes. Lofthouse didn't even get one, and that just goes to what you were saying, the defense against him by Myers and also Tate and Merrill.
Yes, Tate did a great job tonight on him. Josh is a little bit under the weather, and so Tate stepped in and did an amazing job, and we knew he would next man up. And I thought all our seniors came in and did a good job. Sam came in and did a good job just keeping us running offense. And
Jordan
Davis,
knocked down that
Jordan knocked down that three there in the first half, right at the end of the first half, which was big because going in up four or up one is a big difference, and just a little momentum because we always talk about ending the quarter strong. So I thought we ended the quarter strong there. And I'm just happy for the kids. Appreciate you guys doing this and allowing those seniors to come up here and talk, and just a fun game, fun atmosphere, and another chapter. We still got one more game in our regular season, and then we'll move on to the postseason. But got to go. We have a little revenge. We got to go get back at Logan for beating us here. So.
Yeah. Well, Coach, just one more question before we let you go. We talked about. You've already mentioned him a couple times, but I just wanted to point out Logan Dill offensively led you with 18 points. But we named Tate and Merrill the player of the game, the McDonald's player of the game, because defensively, you've already mentioned how good he was, but I mean, he met Lofthouse at the rim a couple of times. He was switching on defense, had some steals. He was all over the place. I just thought that, maybe it was the senior night, but he really stepped up for you tonight.
Well, he had 5 deflections.
Yeah.
That was just huge. Tate himself had 5 deflections, and that's just a great job for him. That's our focus. We got to focus. We got to shut people down a little bit. Thought we did a great job at that tonight. Proud of their effort, proud of the kids for how hard they worked, and Tate was all over the place tonight. I was happy to see him fake that handoff on that one and go finish right there in the fourth quarter. That's something that he's capable of doing, and just happy for him, happy for these guys, and being able to play in front of their friends. That's what it's about, so happy for them.
Well, Coach, like you mentioned, you've got Logan in the Grizzly Den coming up Friday. We appreciate your time, and thank you so much for bringing up all the seniors. It was great to talk with them. I probably ran out of questions.
Good. Thank you for allowing them to do that, because I think that's something that's super important. So appreciate you guys doing it. Yep, thank you. Thanks, John.
61-46, Skyview with the victory. Thanks, Coach. Take care. We'll see you Friday. Again, the Bobcats with the victory, 61-46. We'll go through our scoring totals for the Mountain Crest Mustangs. Ollie Nethercott with 10 points, 14 points for Preston Lofthouse, 2 points for Hunter Pugmire, 3 points for Carson Falsloff, 2 points for Travis Leisure, 13 points for Joseph Hunsaker, the 6'1 sophomore, and he will be our McDonald's player of the game. Joseph Hunsaker, with the 13 points, had some good rebounds, a couple of steals for the Mustangs. And for the scoring for the Skyview Bobcats, Braden Alder with 11 points, 8 points for Carter Davis, 2 points for Josh Myers, 8 points for Hayden Howe, 18 for Logan Dill to lead all scorers in the game, 2 points for Tate and Merrill, and he had those 4 blocks, and like Coach said, 5 deflections. Defensively, 7 points for Tanner Davis in his first game back, 2 points for Jordan Yonk, 3 points for Jordan Yonk. It was 2 points for Sam Sadler. So 61-46 is the final. Our Napa Auto Parts best part of the game. Well, I'm going to take a little bit of leeway here. It wasn't in the game. It was their post game talking to the 6 seniors. That will be our Napa Auto Parts best part of the game. Napa Auto Parts from Preston to Providence. There's 5 locally owned Napa Auto Part locations in Cache Valley. Of course, McDonald's is our sponsor of our player of the game, and CacheValleyDaily.com. You can watch the game, and your video experience is powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. You can go back and watch the archives of any of the games of Region 11, and also the girls' basketball game, Region 11 Game of the Week. You can go back and watch the archived games there on CacheValleyDaily.com. So for Ryan Grunig, for the 6 seniors of Skyview, and also Coach Hilliard, we're going to say good night. We'll talk to you again Friday, as I'll be filling in for Al Lewis as the Bobcats are at the Grizzly Den to take on the Logan Grizzlies. So for all those people, have a great night, everybody.